Hi, you are watching Christian Vibes TV, your favorite gospel entertainment bloghouse in Ghana, West Africa, and the whole world at large. If you like our videos, please do subscribe by clicking the subscribe button down below and turn on the bell to receive post notifications and alerts.
I couldn't stop laughing. But I love Mercy Chinwo so much. She's like a sister to me. Amazing lady. Very powerful, very anointed. So beautiful. And I said to her, you make Barrett look so cool. God bless you. God bless you. Let's celebrate her one more time. Special shout out to the online in-laws. And those who made it in person, God bless you. See, I know Messi is watching this in right now. I love you, Messi. If come in, I mean, the dog of my old message was she's like a sister. Hey, brother. I'm a brother. Am I not a brother? We're sisters. When it's time to get married, look among the sisters and pick. A sister. Who do you want to pick before? When Mary Magdalene came to hug Jesus Christ, he said, wait, I'm going to meet my father and your father. He has gone to brotherhood and sisterhood. His kingdom is one family. But people are carnally minded. You know, we have too many Christians that are not believers. We have unbelieving Christians. Be renewed in your mind that you may be able to discern and know when your sister has turned to wife. That's why kingdom relationship is so important, because in Romans chapter 12 verse 1 it says present yourself holy as a living sacrifice. Then in verse 2 it says do not conform to the ways of this world, because in the ways of this world a man, you know, in this world they say, man, how many girls you conquer shows that you're a man. No, strength is the ability to keep yourself so that you can be able to discern what is good, what is perfect, and what is acceptable. Is good doesn't mean it's acceptable and it's perfect. The perfect will of God for your life. That's what kingdom marriage is. Let's look at Romans chapter 8 verse 37. I want to see it in NLT and then we read it in NKJV. See, there's a victory that the Lord wants to give you, and that victory is a public victory. See, you serve a God of show off. Understand that. Let's look at David and Goliath. Goliath was bragging. For days, David came, took on Goliath. When David took on Goliath, everybody was applauding David. In fact, let me show you what happened in 1 Samuel. After David won, women landed David in trouble. They said, so the women sang as they danced and said, Saul has slain his 1,000, but David tens of thousands. Then look at what happened. Then Saul became angry. That's some type of victory that God will give you that will make people angry. So start getting used to it, because it's going to start this month. Let me tell you something. But yet, this victory isn't an overwhelming victory. When I point at her, I want everybody to stand up and give her a standing ovation. Behold this pretty lady. Now you may be seated. Now, hold on. Please sit down. Did she do anything to get this ovation? All she needed to do was to show up. And she got the benefit of someone who actually did something. Now, this is an overwhelming victory, where all you have to do is what? Show up. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of what? Why did God not give you the table inside the house? In the presence of what? Leave the enemies. They are just a validation for your celebration. When God prepared the table, did you have to do anything? If you look at that Psalms, did you have to do anything for that table to be prepared? But somebody needs to show up and eat the food. All you needed to do was to do what? Show up. See, let me tell you what the devil does. He uses condemnation to get you not to show up. Until your testimony becomes, I did not do anything. That is when God has entered. 2 Corinthians 5:21. Everybody read this. Hold on. God made what? I'm just touching on forgiveness now. God made him who had no sin to... The Bible did not say God made he who had no sin to commit sin. It says God made he who had no sin to become sin. That means at the point that this thing happened, this was like Jesus Christ in the Garden of Gethsemane. At the point that this thing happened, sin became a person. And that person was Jesus at the time. So sin had flesh, had eyes, and it could move, it could breathe. So that you remember, so that what? You can become what? Righteousness is a person. That person can breathe, it can move, it can talk. You are looking at righteousness. You are righteousness. The fact that the one who had no sin became, so that you can become. See, when I caught this revelation, at a point in my prayer, I don't even quote the scriptures again. I just wake up and I like, hallelujah, because I'm righteousness. I cannot even be stained with sin, because you cannot stain the righteousness of God with sin. This is what Paul saw. Paul was quoting in the book of Romans. He says, God made him who was no sin to become sin. Sin became a person so that righteousness can become a person. And that righteousness that has become a person is me. I don't even need to believe I'm righteous. I'm righteous. Do you need to believe that your name is Pastor Nosa? You just know that we are what? So, but that doesn't explain it. Jesus didn't just hug the sin. Sin became a person. This was why the Bible said in Isaiah chapter 52, let me show you what happened. Verse 14, he says, but many were amazed when they saw him. His face was so disfigured. He seemed hardly human. And from his appearance, no one knew he was a man, because he had become sin on the cross. He was no longer a man. He became the person of sin. Why? Today, I'm the person of righteousness. Blessed is he whose sins are forgiven. Blessed is he whose sins are completely buried. That's why in the book of Romans or in Hebrews, it says, their sin I shall remember no more. Because it is what?
Hi, you are watching Christian Vibes TV, your favorite gospel entertainment blog house in Ghana, West Africa, and the whole world at large. If you like our videos, please do subscribe by clicking the subscribe button down below and turn on the bell to receive post notifications and alerts.